to be. So this is probably going to be pretty quick, but I do have the word of the day. I'm trying a new color on my eyes. I put on like a green base eyeliner. I don't know how I feel about it. Anyway, when disaster strikes, and things are out of our control, I've been thinking about this a lot. I live in Southern California. Wind is regional. I don't live that close to Los Angeles, but my air is getting impacted. We have fires that are closer by. We have had some really gnarly fires within the last 5 years. This is something I have to deal with on a regular basis. I always get really sad and depressed for the animals that have to go through this process with fires. I try not to take on things that don't belong to me when it comes to like this. It feels so powerless and you want to help, so you feel like taking on some portion of this personally is going to help in some type of way, but in reality, you're just weighing down your own energy and causing a drain on your own spirit. So I just thought I'd hop on and say, see, my air is getting affected. Like, I don't cough like this generally. When you feel powerless, when you feel blindsided, surprised, inundated, you thought you had manifested one thing and you're getting another, it can be really hard to see the benefit. It can hurt your feelings. You can get really like, why me? Why am I God's special soldier? Like, and then you wanna be in pity about it. We forget that everything we go through is teaching us something. And we might be getting blown open. We might be getting articulated to be able to hold space for the thing that's coming. And we wouldn't know how to hold this space. We wouldn't know how to have the emotional intelligence to process what's coming without going through this bullshit. I'm from Southern California. That's why I'm talking about disasters right now. Hi everybody, I didn't realize y'all were in here. I'm from Southern California. My name is Katie. I read tarot cards. I'm a minister, and I also sit here and I make talking reels and videos every single day talking about spiritual downloads, and I try to help people. So my name's Kitty. Hi Stephen. I see you want me to say hi Stephen. Hello. Taurus men's I generally get along with Taurus men. Stephen, no. We're not doing that. So, I'm talking about natural disasters. I live near the fire zone in Southern California. Not that close to LA, but we have fires near us as well. So, I'm talking about that feeling of being overwhelmed, having things ripped away from you that you might really have wanted to keep, things that your heart is ripping apart in front of you because your sense of safety is disrupted, you're feeling lost, and you don't necessarily understand why this is happening to you. And the download is you can ask spirit to guide you to see things from spirit's perspective so you can understand why this is working out in your benefit, why this is something that's going to be good for you in the long run, because our human minds cannot possibly fathom how this thing that's blowing us apart, ripping us apart, could benefit us down the road. How could this thing be good for me. We might need help seeing this. And the only way we're going to get that perspective is if we ask for it from our higher selves, God, whatever you believe in on the other side. Asking for help to see things from a new perspective is exactly how to get through these natural disasters, relationships breaking up, leaving jobs under certain circumstances, parents dying, parents being abusive, or, abusive relationships, anything that you're dealing with, bad friends, anything. Well, thank you for the compliment about my eyes. Thank you. From God, yes. I pray before I get on every time I make a video. So I hope that this reminder for a new way to see comes and helps you in the right particular moment. May those who need to see this get to see this at the exact moment they need to see it. That is my intention. I'm going to pull a card, tarot card, for this situation, for the people going through disaster. I'm using the Pulp Tarot deck. I'm going to say my cards that are Spirit of Angel, Truth, Love, and Light, and Benevolent Darkness. May you please come into this space. May you guide my words. May my ego help my ego step aside so that I can deliver these messages without bias and give the messages as they need to come. Thank you. Please help me to guide and give messages to anybody that are going through feelings of helplessness, having all kinds of, what looks like horrible things happen. What can I say to help alleviate their stress right now? In what way can I give them guidance? What perspectives would you like me to help share with them right now in order to help them understand? How is all this working in our favor? I will pull cards. If you want to go ahead and send any tips to Katie P. Astro on Cash App. I also have Zelle. I also have PayPal. I will pull cards privately for people for a donation if you want me to pull cards for you privately right now. For this collective reading, we're starting with the Hermit card. I'm using the Pulp Tarot deck. This is get away to safety, get out of the epicenter of where this damage is happening if you can. Do it quickly. Go where you feel safest. Go where you feel directed to go, where your intuition is guiding you to. This is about a energy exchange. You can have a free reading that's general, but if you want a private reading, we'll do an energy exchange in the way of a tip. You can get a free message out of what I'm doing right now otherwise. The last card we have for people going through some shit right now. Strength card. All you need to do is ask for help. This is an angel of softness and nurturing and guidance coming to help calm the monster. Any sort of things that you might be afraid of, any sort of natural instinct reaction you have to be in fear. You absolutely please do. This is affirming just what I said, go ahead and withdraw from anything and anyone that's causing you stress or confusion. The location might be the reason. Like, do your best to vacate the area. Try to find your highest perspective in all this. Know that it's all working out for you. This is the hermit has an internal guidance system in connection with his own energy, and he does not waste time on impractical thoughts. So he's knowing, he's writing from his sense of knowing and knowledge that things are always working out for him. Ace of Wands, new beginnings. Don't look to go backwards. You have to start brand new from new inspired directions. In a way, when your life falls apart and you're out of control, you can have more power, because you now get to start everything from scratch again and get to decide which direction you want to go going forward. And back again to the Strength card. I'm getting a ringing in my ears. You might not feel like you have any power to deal with this. You might not feel like you have any you might feel crazy. You might feel lost. You might feel all these things. You have no idea what you're going to do, but you can ask for the guidance and it will come to you, and you will make enlightened decisions. You will be able to make headway as long as you continue to ask for the right mind to be sent to you from on high. God, angels, spirit teams from the other side, whatever you like to say, whatever you work with, your deities, honor them, ask for their help, and you will not be without assistance. Wisdom will come pouring through you as long as you keep your channels wide open. And you might not have to know what to do, but the right answers will start coming. Let me see. Don't be gross, Omar. All right. So this is my general reading for people who are generally going through a really hard time. Hopefully this found you in a beautiful space. If anybody does want a private reading right now before I close this reading, you may tip me and I will absolutely go ahead and pull a card for you privately right now. Not privately, but publicly, I guess, on this live. You can always schedule a private reading with me as well. I have a service menu. You can easily get through to me through suigenerousregenerate.com if you want a reading, or you can go through Instagram. Serious inquiries are welcome. I would love to be able to help more people with some personal guidance if you need it. I know there's many, many different readers out there, but I'm the only one with my special sauce and actually get good advice. So the way I get it. So I would love to help you. Okay. It doesn't look like anybody wants a reading from me right now. So since that's the case, I want you all to have a beautiful rest of your day. I don't have any tips incoming. Okay. So it is Katie. For Cash App, it is $ Katie P. Shasky. Wait, Katie P. Astro. It's okay. Katie P. Astro for Cash App. Raise your hand if you want a private reading right now. It doesn't look like you do. Maybe there's a delay. I'm going to hold on a second just in case anybody does. This is for people who are going through some shit. This intended message. I'll go back over the download that I got. This is the free message and the free card reading that you guys got. People going through something just got a gift, a free word today. The advice is to keep in mind that you always have help on the other side. Don't be hesitant to ask for your angels for new perspective in the middle of going through disasters that make you feel helpless and scared, overwhelmed. You can always ask. That's what the strength card was saying. You might not understand why this is a beneficial experience for you right now. But as I said in the beginning, we go through varieties of experiences in this world. And we might have our mind set on a manifestation. We have something that we want to accomplish in this life. We think we have the direct line to it, but in reality, God has us go over here and do this instead. And so the line gets a little more zigzaggy than we thought, and we think we're getting behind. But really, God is just sending us through experiences so we can be a container to hold this progressive energy better. It gives us wisdom along the way. Congratulations for being Indian. If anybody wants a private reading, Cash App Katie P. Astro. I do not see anybody wanting a reading. All right, guys. We will be coming back on. Well, thank you, Ashley. I love you, baby girl. We were just talking about disasters and how to handle it. So hopefully that reached whoever needed it to be reached to them today, going through some heavy duty energy. All these fires and just the astrology in general is really hard. So hopefully somebody got some peace out of being reminded that they can ask for help and perspective and seeing how this is part of their story. Okay, guys, I'm going to be coming back to do a reading for the full moon soon. The full moon is on the 13th. It is the 11th right now. So wait, tomorrow I'll do the full moon reading. I love you guys. Take care.